Welcome back. My name is Mulligan and this is Cradle. Last time we found a synchronizer. Whatever. We found something. And we're going to install it into Ida.
Did you bring it?
I did. Hold on while I replace it.
Okay. Where do I... Okay, replace. I do have something better. Should I have turned you off? Okay. Come on.
Well?
It's fine.
Thoughts still messed up?
No, everything's fine.
Then it helped.
For now. We'll see if it lasts.
How long will your charge last?
About 2 weeks, maybe less. Say, know what I found? The correspondence of that operator, Mark, with one of his colleagues. There are some strange tidbits here. Here, listen to this.
To be honest, it doesn't really interest me.
Wait, this is important. It's about your parents.
What?
Your parents. And me as well. Here, listen. It's a work correspondence. They're talking about research into memory transfer between people using telepathy.
Telepathy?
That's what it says here. They're discussing telepathy and also mention some kind of side effect. They refer to it as MPR0, the MPR0 effect.
What is it?
Well, if my understanding is correct, it's a sensation, a strange sensation experienced when one transmits one's memory.
And what of it?
Mark writes that at one time he was very interested in the matter, studying MPR0 thoroughly after that incident with Ida. We must have been acquainted, even though I remember nothing about Mark or any unusual effects, and I cannot imagine what incident he's referring to.
About my parents.
That's here too. He recalls working at a research station before the garden was constructed. There weren't many people around in those days. His circle of contacts was limited to several work colleagues and his Mongolian friends. He writes, "It's the family living in a yurt not far from the landing platform." That's your family, isn't it?
Sounds like it.
Where are your parents now?
Died long ago. Why?
They could have probably answered many of our questions. Maybe Mark even told them about me.
Are you all right?
Yes, maybe. Maybe he told them.
Everything fine?
Everything fine is an ordinary word. Just a note, like the weather, chilly or warm, but we were looking for other research. Family records, kind letters. So, what was that just now? More of the same?
Yes. Again. What?
I don't think I have much time. Please help me untangle this web with Mark. I want you to look through your parents' things. They may have left behind notes, journals.
I will go look for them. Tabaha is here.
Okay, those hiccups are really obnoxious. But okay. Let's go to the bar. Yeah, crash the bar. Good. Whee. Come on. Here we are. Tabaha.
Rain? Today?
There'll be rain and thunder, and it'll sweep all profiteers into a ditch.
Happened.
You got any idea how much the search cost me?
How much?
1.5. Well, when in buying Hungor has the internet ever cost 1.5?
I'll pay you back.
I won't take money from your destitute self.
All right. Thanks.
The information was paid for and delivered by a personal courier.
Very nice. So, what did you find out?
Well, first of all, the Gebera Garden was never about entertainment.
It was a hospital, I know. But what happened to it?
The kids were all patients, yeah? Well, one of them had his container overflow. The potassium exploded. That's what happened.
That's all?
Your horses. The story ain't so simple. Think. A person gets his body replaced and blows up minutes later. You might ask, how could they not have checked the container? Turns out they did check, and the container was empty. And yet, 15 minutes later, it up and explodes. In other words, the capsule filled and overflowed rapidly, pretty much instantly in point of fact.
There must have been a reason.
Must have been, sure, but it wasn't found. All that's known is that there was a mishap with this particular child's transfer. Turns out he had been talking to himself while in the booth. That was the mishap. As to why he blew up, that part's unclear. When he came outside, all his stats were normal, and he looked calm. You can see it on the video.
Well, what about, I wonder?
Nobody knows. The conversation wasn't saved.
Mentioned.
From the security cameras, you can see everything. Here he is, coming out of the booth in an M-body. Here's the sword acceptance ceremony. Here he is, getting off the stage and heading into the garden. He's walking evenly, takes a seat on the edge of a flower bed, then this part is a bit unclear.
What's happening?
A child comes up to him as he's sitting, a teeny little thing, walks up and says something to him. Looks like the kid fancies the sword and is asking for it.
What sword?
A toy, just a shiny toy sword. They were given to the kids as presents after their body replacements. Endure a transfer, get a toy.
Okay.
Okay. So our hero hands over the sword. He's holding on to the hilt, hand extended. The child is trying to take the sword but can't.
Why can't he?
Because he's grabbing at the blade, which is holographic. The kiddo's fingers swish right through the air, through the illusion.
And then what happens?
Then, nothing happens. It's the end of the recording. The explosion is coming up. Here's a grown-up approaching the kids. That's the transfer operator. He walks up to his patient and asks him something. The latter turns around and blows up a second later. And that's it. Doesn't clear up much, I'm afraid.
What was his name?
Mark, or who are you asking about? The one who blew up? That was Albert.
And the other child?
The little one? Don't know. He was one of the locals. Not sure how he ended up inside the garden. Have fun with your little mystery now, but I'm off. I don't know. It might be 3-4 days, maybe a week. We'll see. All right, take care now. Don't get caught in the rain.
Hold on, Tabaha. I've got one more question.
I told you everything I know about this garden. I got nothing else.
It's not about the garden. It's about my parents. I wanted to remember something about my parents.
Here.
What's this?
A key to the drawer of your Grandpa Bachin's bedside table.
Where did you get it?
Bachin left it to me. He said that if ever you ask me about your parents, to give you this key. So, That's what I'm doing. And I don't know nothing else. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Tabaha.
Okay. Got more information and the key. So, going back, get whatever is in the drawer, and see. Could be that maybe I am the kid from the recording, the other one. Not Albus, the one that wanted to grab the holographic sword. Now we had this drawer, right. What do we have? Flashlight attachment. Take it. What else? Leather case, passport in the name of receipt of a scooter tire. Grandpa badge and journal. On the inside are several brief notes. The 2 pages split by the bookmark are dense with text. It is a message for Anabish. I read all the entries. Oh my god. Okay. 58. So 18th of August, 58. Well, now the home of my son is empty, so fate has decided. I'm not complaining either. Providence knows best. All that's left for me is to pray for them. I will head out in the morning. It's over 200 miles. Better not forget the gas canister. It will be dark when I get there. The wake will go on all night. And come morning, I will be gone, leaving everything as is. 20th of August, Providence has got a plan, to be sure, in which my role is the modest one. As for the baby, of course I will take care of him. I will take him with me to Ulaanbaatar. I'm not so easily scared. 23rd of August. No use guessing now, these parts won't let him go. No doubt about it. Evidently we are destined to live here. What other option is there? Only abandoning him, and that I will not do. 25th. He won't drink milk. He won't eat anything. What do I feed him? 4th of September. He is growing so fast. Isn't it early for a 2-week-old child to walk on his own 2 feet? And where did he go out at night? 25th of September. I can't figure out what it is he had found. Some kind of device. 3 days now he's been playing with it, dragging it through the dust, gnawing at it. I suppose he is teasing. Whatever. 2nd of October, I would say, yeah. He stopped growing, hasn't changed in a week. A 5-year-old child is walking around the yard. Keep walking, son. Your appearance doesn't scare me. But how is it that you look so much like him? I guess that's not for me to know. Providence has got a plan, in which my role is the modest one. My job is to pray. 14th of November. An air shuttle flew by yesterday. It's been a long time since we've seen one. I couldn't make out any people inside. Could be it's used as freight. The 6th of May, 64, so there are some years gone by, 5 years, okay. What a meeting! Praise Providence, you reckless soul. If it weren't for Anabish, you, Tabaha, would still be lying in that flower bed. But it's a solid money-making idea. The passage is free, which is always good. The tires on the scooter won't need replacing. I'm going to sell it. No more notes, only the letter is left. Anabish, if you are reading this letter, that means your curiosity has led you into the past, to your forebears. Your parents' belongings are locked away in chests. I will give you the key with which to open them. But know this, no things will give you any answers until you've asked yourself the right question. Of all the possible paths, only one will lead you to this question. Find this one true path, and may my modest assistance ease your search. You will need a ray of phantom light to illuminate your path, and a wise clue to make the right decision at the crossroads. In this drawer lies a rounded object. Use it to obtain the ray of light. In a book of wisdom you will find a clue. Then go to my grave, stand on the largest stone and take a look around using the ray of light. Look carefully and you will see the spot from which to begin your path. Okay. Now we have the ray of light. How do train tickets? Badge in with wife. Okay. Now we have this, which I simply threw away. Now we have the chest, which is shut. Didn't he want to give me the key? Read what's addressed to me? It's the same. He said that he will give me the key. Oh. What is this? Leather case. I have the feeling the key is her. I have the feeling. Now, fix an attachment to the flashlight. Follow Grandpa's instruction to open your parents' chest. Great, so I should go to the grave and search around. I have to fix it to something, the flashlight. It says, fix an attachment to the flashlight. I don't know what attachment. What are you talking about? What do I do with this? Can't use it? Where do I get you connected to? Hey, mine. This is not working. Hey, come on. Can't attach it to that. Not really sure. I could maybe connect it to the helm. Flashlight attachment. To what do I attach this? It's a question. Is there something to attach you to? Not really. Let's ask Ida.
Anything?
Not yet.
Okay, still looking.
Still looking.
Hurry. I'll be disconnected soon.
Hang on.
What do I disconnect you to? Oh, maybe. No. No. Freaking. Where do I attach this to? I have nothing that I'm carrying around with me. Attachment. Do we have stuff? We have a lot of stuff in here. Nothing useful. Here is nothing in. Nothing in here too. Did I have something? Tibetan Book of the Dead. Follow Grandpa's badge and instruction to open your parents' chest. Fix an attachment to the flashlight. No, let me read again. Okay. You will need a ray. In this drawer lights a rounded object. Use it to obtain the ray of light. In a book of wisdom you will find a clue. Then go to my grave, stand on the largest stone and take a look around using the ray of light. I need to attach it to something. A flashlight. I do have a flashlight. Why didn't I think about the flashlight from the beginning? I'm stupid. Okay, we got the flashlight. Read the parable from the book under the altar. So it was the right book. Pure white flames burn so brightly, so blindingly. What it pains the eye to behold, pure white flame. Read the parable from the book under the altar, find Bertrand's grave. Okay. Good. Next episode we will find the key to the chest. And we will see what the story then beholds for us. So, stay tuned, don't forget to subscribe, share, like and comment, and as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.